Hey there, beautiful listeners. It's Saturday evening, February 7th, and I just want to take a moment to thank you for tuning in to Beam FM. Whether you're wrapping up a busy week, cruising home from work, or just settling in for a cozy night, I'm here to bring you those perfect city pop vibes. So kick back, relax, and let's make this weekend one to remember together. Here's to good tunes and great times ahead.
Beam FM, first on the 80s.
Music for
Music 9.
Music 8, Music 2,
Music 10. Music 5. Music 6.
Music 7,
Music 1. Music 3.
Music 4,
Music 9. Beam FM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 9 by Unknown, taking us on a dreamy ride through neon-lit nights. I can almost smell the takoyaki from a street vendor somewhere in Tokyo, can't you? Up next is Music 8 by Unknown. This one's sure to get you swaying. I wonder if it'll remind you of summer nights by the seaside like it does for me. Stay tuned.
Music 8, Music 2,
Music 10. Beam FM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, wrapping us in that smooth, nostalgic vibe. You can almost picture those neon lights reflecting on the rain-soaked streets of Shibuya, right? Up next, we've got Music 5 by Unknown, and I can't wait for you to hear how it just elevates the night even more. Are you ready for that perfect soundtrack to your evening? Let's dive in.
Music 5.
That was Koi wa Natsu no Yume by Kaoru, bringing us that warm, nostalgic city glow as the sun sets. It's like cruising down those neon-lit streets of Tokyo, isn't it? Up next, we've got Night Drive by Hiromi, perfect for your evening vibe. Have you ever felt that magic when the city lights come alive? Let's dive in.
Music 6.
Music 7,
Music 1. Beam FM, first on the 80s.
That was Shining Star by Hiroshi Sato, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic glow of city lights. You can almost feel the soft rain on a neon-soaked Tokyo street, right? Coming up next is an absolute gem, Plastic Love by Maria Takuchi, a classic that will have you dancing like it's the bubble era all over again. Stay tuned. I promise you won't want to miss this one.
Music 3.
Music 4,
Music 9.
That was Kimi no Kaze ni Nate by Haruomi Hosono, bringing that smooth city vibe right into your evening. Picture yourself cruising down neon-lit Tokyo streets, wind in your hair, the sense of adventure in the air. Up next, we've got Plastic Love by Maria Takuchayev. You ever experienced a love that felt just as vibrant and fleeting as these tunes? Stick a rag around her.
Music 8.
That was Music 8 by Unknown. Such a dreamy ride through the neon-lit streets, right? It takes me back to those late-night drives along Tokyo Bay with the city lights reflecting on the water. Up next is Music 2 by Unknown. And I have to ask, are you ready to dance a little? Let's keep that city pop vibe glowing.
Music 2.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, a perfect soundtrack for those warm, nostalgic city vibes as the evening settles in. You can almost picture the neon-lit streets of Tokyo, can't you? Up next, let's dive into Music 5 by Unknown. It's got that catchy beat that'll make you want to hit the seaside highway. Any guesses on what memories this one might spark? Stay tuned.
Music 5.
That was Music 5 by Unknown, taking us on a dreamy ride through those neon-lit Tokyo streets. Ah, can't you just picture the soft rain tapping on the window as we navigate through this vibrant city? Up next, we've got Music 6 by Unknown, and I can't wait for you to hear how it captures that bubble-era glow. Got a guess on the lyrics? Let's get into it.
Music 6.
Music 7.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
Ah, what a perfect evening vibe we've got going. That was Music 7 by Unknown, a true vibe that captures those neon-lit Tokyo and those seaside highways, the lights sparkling like stars. Coming up next is City Lights by Yumi Matsutake, a classic that'll take you right back to that bubble-era vibe. Can you feel the nostalgia already? Stick around, we're just getting started.
Music 1. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was City Lights by Haru Kuroi, shimmering with that perfect nostalgic glow. It's like cruising down a seaside highway with neon reflections dancing on the waves. Coming up next, we've got Summer Dreams by Ake Tanaka. Do you ever find yourself daydreaming to this one? Let's dive back into that bubble-era magic.
Music 3.
That was Summer Nights by Maria Takuchi, bringing that bubble-era nostalgia to life. Picture those neon-lit Tokyo streets as the sun sets and the city warm hug. Now, speaking of good vibes, coming up next is Moonlit Drive by Aiko Yamamoto. It's the perfect soundtrack for those dreamy summer nights. Have you ever driven along a seaside highway?
Music 4.
Music 9. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 9 by Unknown, wrapping us in those neon vibes. You can almost hear the distant sound of the waves crashing against seaside highways, right? Next up, we've got Music 8 by Unknown, which might just make you want to dance like no one's watching. Are you ready for a little nostalgia? Let's dive in.
Music 8. Music 2.
That was Music 2 by Unknown, taking us back to those shimmering nights under neon lights. It's the perfect soundtrack for a leisurely drive through Tokyo's glowing streets, don't you think? Up next, Shield. Up next, we've got Music 10 by Unknown. Stay tuned, because this one's a classic that'll have you swaying. What memories does this song bring back for you? Let's find out together.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, the perfect tune to set the mood as the neon lights start to twinkle in the evening sky. It reminds me of cruising down a seaside highway, the soft sound of waves mixing with those smooth melodies. Up next, we've got Music 5 by Unknown, and trust me, it's a soulful gem that might just remind you of memories you didn't even know you had. Don't go anywhere.
Music 5.
Ah, what a lovely evening glow it is. You just heard Music 5 by Unknown. Picture yourself cruising down a Tokyo seaside highway. The sun setting behind you, can you feel it? Next up, we've got Music 6 by Unknown, a perfect melody to keep that nostalgic glow going. Stay tuned, what secret gem could this track hold for you?
Music 6.
Music 7.
That was Dancing in the Neon by Tetsuo Koizumi, absolutely perfect for this warm evening glow in the city. Just imagine cruising down those seaside highways. Coming up, we have Music 1 by, well, you guessed it, another mystery gem. Can you feel the anticipation? I can't wait to dive into that shimmering sound next. Let's keep the vibes rolling here on Beam FM.
Music 1.
Keep it bright on Beam FM. That was City Lights by Haru Kuroi, shimmering with that perfect nostalgic glow. It's like cruising down city rain glistening on the pavement. Up next, we've got Seaside Drive by Kenji Yamano, perfect for cruising along those coastal highways. Did you know this track captures the essence of summer nights in Japan? Stay tuned for that sweet nostalgia.
Music 3.
Music 4.
That was Music 4 by Unknown, a perfect track to catch that evening glow. Picture yourself cruising down those neon-lit Tokyo-lit streets where the air is thick with nostalgia. Now, get ready for Music 9 by Unknown. Can you guess what dreamy soundscapes await? Let's dive in.
Music 9.
Music 8.
Ah, that was Music 8 by Unknown, a real gem that brings back those late-night Tokyo vibes. Picture yourself cruising down the neon-lit streets, the soft...
Music 2.
That was Music 2 by Unknown, a real gem that captures that warm, nostalgic city glow we all love. It's like driving down those neon-lit Tokyo streets with the soft rain tapping against the windshield. Up next, we've got Music 10 by Unknown. I wonder if this one will take us even deeper into that dreamy bubble-era sound. Stick around and find out.
Music 10. Music 5.
That was Music 5 by Unknown, bringing those blissful vibes right from the neon street like it's the perfect evening stroll. Ah, can you feel that warm, nostalgic city glow? Up next is Music 6 by Unknown, and trust me, you won't want to miss this one. What's the story behind this jam? Stick around and find out.
Music 6. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 6 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic city glow as evening settles in. You can almost feel those neon lights reflecting off the rain-drenched streets of Tokyo, can't you? Up next, we've got Music 7 by Unknown. Wait until you hear the dreamy synths that stealth-teed straight to a seaside highway. Any guesses on the vibe this one will bring? Stay tuned.
Music 7.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 7 by Unknown, flowing perfectly with the warm, nostalgic glow of the evening city. You know those moments in Tokyo when the streets light up just after sunset? It's pure magic. Up next, get ready for Music 1 by Unknown. This one's a treasure. Can you guess where the vibe will take us next? Stay tuned.
Music 1. Music 3. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Plastic Love by Maria Takuchi, a true classic that always takes me back to those vibrant neon streets of Tokyo. Up next, let's keep that energy flowing with Shonen Jump by Henry Perfect for a drive along the seaside highway, don't you think? What's your favorite memory associated with these tunes? Stay tuned.
Music 4.
That was Music 4 by Unknown, setting just the right vibe as the evening lights twinkle in the city glow. Picture your
Music 9.
That was Music 9 by Unknown, wrapping us in those neon vibes. You can almost hear the distant sound of the waves crashing against seaside highways, right? Next up, we've got Music 8 by Unknown, which might just make you want to dance like no one's watching. Up next, we've got Music 8 by Unknown. I can't wait for you to hear this one. Any guesses on what nostalgic vibes it'll bring? Stick around.
Music 8. Music 2.
That was Music 2 by Unknown, wrapping us in those warm, nostalgic city vibes. Imagine cruising through neon-lit Tokyo streets. Up next, we've got Music 10 by Unknown, and I just have to ask, are you ready for some sweet vibes that'll take you straight to that bubble-era dream? Stick around.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, a perfect tune to set the evening glow as Tokyo lights begin to twinkle. Feel that warm, nostalgic glow of evening settling in. Up next, we've got Summer by the Sea by Unknown, perfect for cruising down those seaside highways. I wonder if this one takes you back to a favorite summer memory. Stay tuned.
Music 5. Music 6.
That was Music 6 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic city glow as evening settles in. You can almost wind in your hair with the city shimmering in the evening glow. Next up, get ready for Music 7 by Unknown. This one's sure to have you swaying. Any guesses on what vibe this next track will bring? Stick around.
Music 7.
Music 1.
That was Shinjuku Nights by Yoko Takahashi, A dreamy stroll through neon-lit streets, right? I can almost feel that soft love by the one and only Maria. Again, can you feel that bubble era glow? I wonder if it tells spark some memories for you too. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss this vibe.
Music 3.
Music 4.
That was Music 4 by Unknown, bringing that perfect blend of nostalgia and the city glow. Speaking of nostalgia, just imagine cruising down glowing to start to flicker on. We're about to glide into Music 9 by Unknown, which always reminds me of those breezy seaside highways in Japan. So, are you ready to turn up the vibe? Let's dive into this gem.
Music 9.
That was Music 9 by Unknown, a smooth soundtrack to our evening glow. Picture yourself cruising down neon-lit Tokyo streets, a soft breeze-soaked pavement. Can't you? Up next, we've got Endless Summer by Unknown, a track that'll have you dreaming of seaside highways and sunset drives. What's your favorite memory tied to summer sounds? Let's dive in.
Music 8.
That was Music 8 by Unknown, wrapping us in those warm city vibes. Picture cruising through a neon, the city lights dancing off the pavement. Up next, we've got Music 2 by Unknown. You think it'll take us deeper into that bubble era glow? Stick around. I can't wait to find out.
Music 2.
Music 10.
That was City Lights by Unknown, taking us on a dreamy ride through neon-filled streets. Can you neon lights reflecting off the wet pavement of Tokyo streets? Up next, we've got Music 5 by Unknown. And let me tell you, it's a classic that'll have you dreaming of seaside highways. Stick around, you're in for a treat.
Music 5.
That was Music 5 by Unknown, cruising us through the neon-lit streets of Tokyo like it's the perfect evening lit street in Tokyo with the city lights dancing around you. Up next, we've got Music 6 by Unknown, a track that might just take you to your happy place. I can't wait for you to hear this. What kind of memories does it spark for you? Let's dive in.
Music 6. BMFM, first on the 80s.
And that was Music 6 by Unknown, bringing that vibrant Tokyo energy right to your speakers. Just imagine cruising down a neon-lit street, the sea breeze, and your hair-pure city pop magic. Up next, we've got Music 7 by Unknown. Can you guess if it'll be a smooth love ballad or an upbeat jam? Stay tuned to find out.
Music 7.
Let's beam it.
Music 1.
You're listening to Beam FM.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was City Lights by Kimi Matsumoto, painting a perfect picture of those neon-soaked Tokyo nights. Can you feel that warm, nostalgic city glow? Next up, we've got a classic jam, Seaside Lovers by Akira Tanaka. You won't want to miss how it captures that carefree summer vibe. Stick around, it's a real gem.
Music 3.
That was Plastic Love by Maria Takuchi, a true classic that always takes me back to those vibrant neon streets of Tokyo. Don't you think? Up next, we've got Music 4 by Unknown. Ever wonder what makes a classic city pop track? Stick around, because I can promise you this one's got that signature groove.
Music 4.
That was Music 4 by Unknown, a track that really captures that warm, nostalgic glow of the city at dusk, doesn't it? As the neon light, get ready for Music 9 by Unknown, a track that'll have you daydreaming of seaside highways and retro cassette decks. Any guesses on the hidden gem I have lined up after this? Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
Music 9.
That was City of Dreams by Unknown, soaking us in that warm, nostalgic glow of twilight streets. You can almost feel the neon light highway under the stars, doesn't it? Up next, we've got Night Breeze by Hiroshi Yamaguchi Perfect to keep this dreamy vibe going. Can you feel that soft city rain coming in? Let's dive in.
Music 8.
That was Music 8 by Unknown, wrapping us in those neon vibes. Picture this. You're cruising through Tokyo's shimmering streets, the city lights dancing off the pitch, right? Up next, we've got Music 2 by Unknown Air. You ready for another delightful dive into that city pop sound? Stick around, because this one just might have you dancing in your room.
Music 2.
Music 10. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, a real gem that takes me right to those neon-lit streets of Tokyo. You can almost feel the soft city rain as it dances off the pavement, can't you? Next up, we've got Music 5 by Unknown, trust me. You don't want to miss this one. What memories does this tune bring back for you? Let's vibe out together.
Music 5. Music 6.
And that was Music 6 by Unknown, bringing that vibrant Tokyo energy right to your speakers. Just imagine cruising down the neon highways, the city lights reflecting in the rain. Coming up next is Music 7 by Unknown. Get ready for a tune that perfectly captures that bubble era vibe. I've got a feeling you're going to love this one.
Music 7.
That was Music 7 by Unknown, flowing perfectly with the warm, nostalgic glow of the evening city. You know those moments in Tokyo when the streets light up, just back to those dreamy seaside drives, doesn't it? Up next, we've got Midnight Star by Unknownits, a perfect soundtrack for those late-night adventures. I wonder what memories it'll spark for you. Stay tuned.
Music 1. Music 3.
That was Music 3 by Unknown, bringing those neon vibes right to your evening. It's like cruising down a softly lit Tokyo street, adding a touch of magic. Coming up next, we've got Summer Breeze by Mari Sanwatts, the perfect track to keep those sunset memories alive. What's your favorite season for a drive? Let's dive in.
Music 4.
You just heard the smooth vibes of Music 4 by Unknown, perfect for that evening glow lighting up the streets. As we drift along these neon nights, get ready for Music 9 by with the soft rain tapping on your window, isn't it? Coming up next, I've got Plastic Love by Maria Takeuchi, classic vibes that never fade. Ever wondered how many covers this one's inspired? Stay tuned. You won't want to miss it. Stay tuned.
Music 9.
That was Love in the City by Aiko Tanaka, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic glow of neon-lit streets. It feels like cruising down a seaside highway under the stars. Breeze swirl around you. Coming up next is Music 8 by Unknown, a track that really captures that bubble era glow. Just wait till you hear it. Any guesses on how this one will make you feel? Stay with it.
Music 8.
That was Music 8 by Unknown, a perfect tune to wrap us in that warm, nostalgic city glow as evening settles in. Picture yourself cruising down the perfect vibe. Up next, we've got Music 2 by Unknown. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. Can you feel that catchy hook coming up? Let's dive into it.
Music 2.
And that was Music 2 by Unknown, wrapping you in that warm, nostalgic glow. It's like cruising down a neon-lit Tokyo street on a soft, rainy evening, pure bliss.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, a real gem that takes me right to those neon-lit streets of Tokyo. You can almost feel the soft city rain as it dances off the pavement, can't you? Up next, we have Music 5 by Unknown. Any guesses on how it captures that bubble era vibe? Stick around, because you won't want to miss this one.
Music 5. Music 6. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Plastic Love by Maria Takuchi, the perfect anthem for those shimmering Tokyo nights. Just picture cruising down the seaside highways with neon lights reflecting in your rear view. Now let's keep that energy flowing with Stay With Me by Miki Matsubara. Wondered how this classic made its way into global playlists. Stick around, you're gonna love this one.
Music 7.
Music 1. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Stay With Me by Miki Matsubara. Ah, the neon lights of Tokyo just light up the soul, don't they? Next up is Plastic Love by Maria Takuchi, absolute classic that takes you back to those bubble era vibes. I'm curious, do you have a favorite line from that one? Stay tuned.
Music 3.
Music 4.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Future Dream by Unknown, bringing that bubble era glow right into your evening. Picture yourself cruising down those neon-lit Tokyo streets, the soft rain tapping on your window, and the vibe just feels right. Now, coming up next is Midnight Serenade by Unknown. What kind of memories do you think it'll spark? Let's find out.
Music 9.
You just heard Music 9 by Unknown. What a dreamy ride that was. It's like cruising down neon-lit streets in Tokyo, evening glow reflecting off those bustling streets. Up next, we've got Music 8 by Unknown. Wait until you hear that infectious groove. Are you ready for a little nostalgia trip? Let's dive right in.
Music 8.
That was Music 8 by Unknown. Smooth as a Tokyo sunset. Just picture those neon streets lighting up as the evening rolls, and it's the perfect vibe.
Music 2.
Feel that beat. Beam FM. That was Music 10 by Unknown. And doesn't it just wrap you in that warm, nostalgic city glow? Imagine cruising down neon streets of Tokyo, reflecting off the rain-soaked pavement. Up next, we have Music 5 by Unknown. It's a perfect soundtrack for cruising down seaside highways. Stick around because I'll dive into some fun facts about the artist right after this.
Music 5.
That was Music 5 by Unknown. Such a dreamy vibe, right? It's on streets, doesn't it? Just picture cruising down the seaside highway with the city lights dancing around you. Up next, we've got Music 6 by Unknown. This track is a total gem you won't want to miss. Any guesses on the vibes it'll bring? Let's dive in.
Music 6.
Music 7.
The evening glow is settling in, and that was City Sunset by Unknown, perfectly capturing the neon vibes of a Tokyo twilight. It always takes me.
Music 1. Music 3.
That was City Nights by Masaki Ueda, lighting up our evening vibes. Just picture cruising down those neon-lit Tokyo streets, the soft rain adding a touch of magic. Coming up,
Music 4.
Music 9.
that was Music 9 by Unknown, taking us on a neon-lit stroll through the heart of Tokyo. Just imagine the warm evening glow reflecting off those bustling streets. By Unknown, which always gets me swaying like I'm cruising down that seaside highway. Stick around, what kind of vibe do you think this one will bring?
Music 8. Music 2.
That was Music 2 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic glow of the evening city. It's like cruising down neon-lit streets, isn't it? Now, get ready for a real treat with music. Coming up next is Music 10 by Unknown. Get ready for a track that'll transport you to a breezy seaside highway. What memories will it spark for you? That's
Music 10. Music 5.
That was Music 5 by Unknown, and wow, it really captures that evening glow on the neon streets, doesn't it? Just pictures in. It's like cruising down the seaside highway with neon lights reflecting on the water, isn't it? Now, get ready for Music 6 by Unknown, a track that will sweep you right back into those bubble-era vibes. Any guesses on the surprise twist it might take? Let's find out together.
Music 6.
Music 7.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 7 by Unknown, taking us on a breezy ride through the neon-lit streets of Tokyo. The evening glow feels like we're gliding along a seaside highway, doesn't it? Up next is Music 1 by Unknown, a track that'll have you swaying in your seat. I've got a little surprise in this one. Just how high can the synths go? Stick around.
Music 1.
Stay bright. Stay tuned to Beam FM.
Music 3. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was A City Dream by Tetsuya Komoroso's a nostalgic glow, isn't it? Just picture those neon-lit streets of Tokyo, bustling with energy as the sun sets. Up next, we've got Summer Nights by Aiko Matsumoto. Get ready to feel those warm seaside vibes. Do you ever wonder what memories this one brings back? Keep it locked here on Beam FM, first on City Pop.
Music for
That was Future Dream by Unknown, bringing that bubble-era glow right into your evening. Picture yourself cruising lit streets. Up next, we've got Music 9 by Unknown. It's got that upbeat rhythm that makes you feel like you're cruising down a seaside highway under the stars. Have you ever danced in your living room to this one? Stay tuned.
Music 9.
Music 8.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 8 by Unknown, wrapping us up in that cozy evening glow, like a walk through neon-lit Tokyo streets. Now, get ready for Music 2 by Unknown. Wait until you hear that catchy hook. You won't want to miss it. What memories does this one spark for you? Let's dive in.
Music 2.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic city glow as the evening settles in. Can you just picture those neon-lit streets of Tokyo, a gentle rain falling, and the perfect soundtrack to your night? Up next, we've got Music 5 by Unknown. Can you guess what kind of vibe we're in for this time? Stick around, it's going to be a treat.
Music 5. Music 6.
That was Plastic Love by Maria Takuchi, the perfect anthem for those shimmering Tokyo nights. Just picture cruising down the sea.
Music 7.
Music 1.
That was Stay With Me by Miki Matsubara. Ah, the neon lights of Tokyo just light up the soul, don't they? Next up is Plastic Love by Maria Takuchin, absolute classic that takes you back to those bubble-era vibes. I'm curious, do you have a favorite line from that one? Stay tuned.
Music 3.
Music 4.
You just heard Music 4 by Unknown, that dreamy track that wraps you in nostalgia, like a gentle evening breeze wafting through neon-lit streets. Up next, we've got Music 9 by Unknown. It's got that upbeat Music 9 by Unknown, which has a fantastic groove that might just make you want to dance. Stick around. What do you think the next track will remind you of? Let's find out together.
Music 9.
That was Music 9 by Unknown, a real gem that captures that dreamy city glow of Tokyo nights. You can almost feel the neon lights reflecting on lit Tokyo streets, right? Coming up next, we've got Music 8 by Unknown. Can you guess what iconic sound or groove might come next? Stay tuned. It's gonna be a treat.
Music 8. Music 2.
That was Music 2 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic glow of the city as evening settles in. You can almost hear the neon lights East Side Highway. Up next, we've got Music 10 by Unknown, a track that'll have you dancing like nobody's watching. Any guesses on how it'll blend those city vibes with a catchy beat? Stay tuned.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, bringing us that warm, nostalgic city glow we all crave in the cruising down neon-lit streets with the gentle hum of city life around you, pure city pop bliss, right? Coming up next is Music 5 by Unknown. Its usual gemmy vibe waits. Stay tuned.
Music 5. Music 6. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 6 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic city glow. It's like cruising down neon-lit Tokyo streets with a gentle breeze at your back. Up next, we've got Music 7 by Unknown. Can you guess what vibe we'll dive into? I can't wait to share this one with you.
Music 7.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 7 by Unknown, wrapping us up in those shimmering Tokyo nights. You can almost hear the hum of neon as you stroll down Shibuya. Up next, get ready for Music 1 by Unknown. This one's got a groove that'll make you want to hit the seaside highway. What's your favorite spot to cruise when the city lights are twinkling? Let's dive in.
Music 1. Music 3. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 3 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic city glow. Picture cruising down neon-lit streets with soft rain tapping on the windshield, classic city pop vibes. Up next, we've got Music 4 by Unknown. I can't wait for you to hear it. Any guesses on the mood shift we're in for? Stay tuned.
Music 4.
That was Music 4 by Unknown, a dreamy slice of city pop that just wraps you in those warm, nostalgic city vibes. Picture yourself cruising those neon-lit streets, right? Coming up next is Music 9 by Unknown. Get ready for those breezy vibes that take you on a seaside drive. What's your go-to city pop jam to play while cruising? Let me know.
Music 9.
Music 8.
That was Music 8 by Unknown, wrapping us up in that cozy evening glow, like a walk through neon-lit Tokyo streets. Now, soft sound of waves in the distance. Coming up next, we've got Music 2 by Unknown. It's a track that'll make you feel like you're dancing under the stars. Any guesses on the vibe? Stay tuned.
Music 2.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, wrapping us in a soft, nostalgic glow as the evening settles in. Just imagine cruising down neon-lit street reflecting off that soft evening rain. Up next, we'll dive into Music 5 by Unknown. Get ready for that bubbly energy. And, hey, remember earlier when we spun Music 3? You'll definitely want to stay tuned. I think these tracks make a perfect trio.
Music 5.
That was Music 5 by Unknown, wrapping us up in that warm, nostalgic glow of the city as evening sets. Just picture yourself cruising down a neon-lit street, the city buzzing all around you. Up next is Seaside Echoes by Unknown Nor. You ready to feel that calming ocean breeze? Stay tuned, because I've got a little surprise for you after this track.
Music 6.
That was Music 6 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic city glow. It's like cruising down neon-lit Tokyo streets, the soft glow wrapping around you like a warm hug. Up next, we've got Music 7 by Unknown. Can you guess the vibe? Stay tuned, because this one's a real gem.
Music 7.
Music 1.
That was Dreamin' in Neon by Yuki Matsuzaki, a perfect soundtrack for those evening city vibes. Picture yourself cruising neon streets of Tokyo, humming with life, can't you? Up next, we've got Seaside Drive by Unknown Perfect for that dreamy coastal vibe. Stick around. I have a feeling you're going to love this one.
Music 3.
That was Music 3 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic city glow. Picture cruising down neon-lit streets. Speaking of vibrant cities, up next is Midnight City by M83, which perfectly captures that dreamy seaside highway vibe. Can you feel the night calling? Stay tuned for a little escape.
Music 4.
Music 9.
That was Music 9 by Unknown, bringing those warm, nostalgic vibes as the city lights start to twinkle. Just imagine cruising down those neon from the bubble era, right? Up next, we've got Music 8 by Unknown, with a catchy groove that'll make you want to dance like nobody's watching. Are you ready to see if it'll spark some memories, or maybe create new ones? Let's dive in.
Music 8. Music 2.
That was Music 2 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic city glow. Can you feel those neon lights reflecting off the wet pavement like you're cruising down like a warm hug? Up next, we've got Music 10 by Unknown. Any guesses on what kind of dreamy vibes are coming your way? Let's find out.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, wrapping us in those dreamy neon vibes. It's like cruising down a dusk. It's the kind of sound that wraps around you like a warm city glow, right? Up next, we've got Music 5 by Unknown. And trust me, you won't want to miss this one. It's like a retro postcard straight from the bubble era. So, stick around. What vibe will it bring?
Music 5. Music 6. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 6 by Unknown, bringing us those golden vibes under the neon lights. It's like cruising down a seaside highway in that warm evening glow, isn't it? Next up, we've got Music 7 by Unknown. And trust me, you'll want to turn up the volume for this one. What makes a good city pop jam for you? Smooth grooves or catchy hooks? Let's find out.
Music 7.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
You just heard Music 7 by Unknown, a perfect soundtrack for those nostalgic strolls under the neon lights. It really captures that warm Tokyo evening vibe, doesn't it? Up next, we've got Music 1 by Unknown. Think seaside drives and bubble-era bliss. Can you already hear the sense? Stick around, it's going to be a treat.
Music 1.
You're cruising with Beam FM. That was City Lights by Unknown, wrapping us in that soft, nostalgic glow of the evening. I can almost feel that bubble era glow perfectly, doesn't it? Coming up, we've got Kimi wa Tenin Rhapsody by Yumi Matsutoyane, guesses on how she paints a picture of love in the city. Stick around.
Music 3.
That was Plastic Love by Maria Takuchi, a timeless classic that still dances in our hearts like neon lights on a rainy Tokyo street. Speaking of vibrant cities, coming up next, we've got Plastic Love by Maria Takuchi, an absolute gem that just never gets old. Can you guess how many times I've hit rewind on this one? Let's dive in.
Music 4.
Music 9. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 9 by Unknown, wrapping us up in that warm, nostalgic city glow. Just picture those neon streets of Tokyo shimmering against the night sky. Coming up next is Music 8 by Unknown. Get ready for a song that might just take you on a breezy ride down seaside highways. What memories will it spark for you? Let's find out.
Music 8. Music 2.
That was Music 2 by Unknown, bringing that perfect glow of nostalgia to your evening. Just picture those neon-lit Tokyo streets, the gentle hum of the city wrapping around you, soft glow of the city wrapping around you. Up next is Music 10 by Unknown and I'm Curious. Do you think it'll take us on a nostalgic ride or surprise us with something fresh? Let's find out.
Music 10.
What a dreamy ride that was with Music 10 by Unknown. Just like cruising down neon-lit Tokyo streets. Down a neon-lit Tokyo street feels just right, doesn't it? Up next, we've got Music 5 by Unknown, trust me. This one's gonna make you feel like you're dancing under the stars in the seaside breeze. Stick around, you won't want to miss this.
Music 5.
That was Chasing Dreams by Unknown, a real gem that lights up those.
Music 6.
Music 7.
You just heard Music 7 by Unknown, a perfect soundtrack for those nostalgic strolls under the neon lights. It really captures that warm, lit streets in Tokyo, bustling yet serene, just like a summer night. Up next, we've got Music 1 by Unknown. Are you ready to vibe with this one? Stay tuned, it's a real gem.
Music 1.
You're tuned in to Beam FM. That was Plastic Love by Maria Takuchi, a classic that's like taking a moonlit stroll through Tokyo's neon streets. It captures you where the evening buzz surrounds you. Get ready for Summer Dreamin' by Asami Tanaka. This track is pure bliss and will have you longing for those carefree seaside highways. Don't go anywhere. It's coming up next on Beam FM. First on the City Pop.
Music 3.
Music 4.
That was Music 4 by Unknown, wrapping me up in those warm, nostalgic city lights. You can almost hear the soft rain against the streets of Tokyo in the evening, isn't it? Up next, we've got Music 9 by Unknown. Any guesses on the vibe for this one? Stick around. I promise you're going to want to hear it.
Music 9.
That was Music 9 by Unknown, wrapping us up in that warm, nostalgic city glow. Just picture those neon streets of Tokyo shimmering against the night sky. The soft rain tapping on your window. Up next is Music 8 by Unknown. It's a real gem. That knows Music 8 by Unknown. It's a real gem that make you want to hit replay. Do you remember where you were when you
Music 8.
That was Music 8 by Unknown, a perfect vibe for these warm, glowing evenings in the city. Picture yourself cruising those neon-lit streets, windows down, and the soft, vibrant neighborhood such. A classic vibe. Now, let's keep that energy rolling with Music 2 by Unknown. Any guesses on what dreamy soundscapes await us? Stay tuned.
Music 2.
You just heard the smooth vibes of Music 2 by Unknown, perfect for winding down your evening. Picture yourself cruising those neon-lit streets of Tokyo. Up next, we've got Music 10 by Unknown. Do you feel that nostalgic tinkle? It's the perfect soundtrack for winding down your evening. Stay tuned.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, bringing all those warm city vibes right to your evening. It's like cruising down a neon-lit Tokyo streets. The soft city rain tapping on your window as this tune plays. Coming up next is Music 5 by Unknown. Can you guess what vibe it's going to bring? Stay tuned for a little surprise that might just take you back.
Music 5.
That was Music 5 by Unknown, wrapping us in those warm, nostalgic city glow, doesn't it? As the neon lights flicker on in Tokyo, I can almost feel the seaside breeze. Up next, we've got Music 6 by Unknown. Stick around, because I've got a sneaky surprise in store for you right after that.
Music 6.
Music 7.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 7 by Unknown, taking us on a dreamy ride through those neon-lit Tokyo nights. Can't you just feel the glow of the city as we unwind? Up next, we've got Music 1 by Unknown, a perfect track to keep the nostalgia rolling. Any guesses on where this one might take us? Stick around.
Music 1.
Stay tuned. It's Beam FM.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
What you just heard was Music 1 by Unknown, filling the air with that perfect city pop vibe. It's like cruising down a neon-lit Tokyo street, the warm evening glow wrapping around you. Up next, we have Music 3 by Unknown. It's a melody that'll take you right to those bubble-era summer nights. I wonder how it'll hit you. Stay tuned.
Music 3.
Music 4.
BMFM, first on the 80s. Music 9.
Music 8.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 8 by Unknown, and I hope it brought a little sparkle to your evening. Picture this soft glow of lanterns as the city hums with life. Now, get ready for Music 2 by Unknown. This track will sweep you off your feet. What secret vibes do you think it'll bring? Let's find out.
Music 2.
That was Music 2 by Unknown, wrapping us in those warm city vibes. Just imagine cruising down a neon-lit Tokyo street with the soft rain tapping on your window. Music 10 by Unknown, a track that'll have you dreaming of seaside highways and retro summer nights. Can you guess what those soft synths are going to evoke this time? Stay tuned, my friend.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, bringing us that perfect warm glow of nostalgia. You can almost hear the soft city rain tapping on the pavement, can't you? Up next is Music 5 by Unknown. Any guesses on how this one might surprise us? Stick around.
Music 5.
You just heard Music 5 by Unknown, and wow, it really captures that warm, nostalgic city glow. Cruising down a neon-lit Tokyo street, the soft rain tapping on your window. What a vibe, right? Up next, we've got Music 6 by Unknown, a little gem that'll keep those city vibes rolling. Can you guess what mood this one will bring? Let's find out together.
Music 6.
That was Music 6 by Unknown, bringing us those golden vibes under the neon lights. It's like cruising down a seaside highway in that warm evening glow, isn't it? It's dancing on the water. Up next, we've got Music 7 by Unknown. No, you ready for another gem? It's a feel-good classic that'll take you right back to that bubble era bliss. Let's dive in.
Music 7.
That was Music 7 by Unknown, taking us on a dreamy ride through those neon-lit Tokyo nights. Can't you just feel the glow?
Music 1.
Stay tuned, more City Pop on Beam FM. What you just heard was Music 1 by Unknown, filling the air with that perfect city pop vibe. It's like cruising down neon-lit streets, the warm summer breeze wrapping around you. Up next, we're diving into Summer Nights by Yumi Matsutoya Perfect for those dreamy vibes. Can you feel the nostalgia already? Stick around.
Music 3.
Music 4.
That was Music 4 by Unknown, a perfect soundtrack for those warm, nostalgic city nights, don't you think? Just picture yourself cruising Tokyo, the evening air filled with promise. Up next, we've got Music 9 by Unknown. Can you guess what kind of dreamy vibes are coming your way? Stay tuned.
Music 9.
Music 8.
That was Music 8 by Unknown, taking us on a smooth ride through those neon-lit Tokyo streets. Just picture it, the soft glow of lanterns as the city hums with life. Now, down, feeling that soft breeze. Up next, we've got Music 2 by Unknown. It's a track that just sparkles with summer vibes. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
Music 2.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, a little slice of nostalgia that takes me right back to those neon-lit Tokyo nights. You can almost feel that soft city rain, can't you? Up next, we have Music 5 by Unknown, a tune that'll take you right down those seaside highways. Trust me, you won't want to miss the vibey twist in this one. Stay tuned.
Music 5. Music 6. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 6 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic city glow. It's like cruising down a neon-lit Tokyo street with the evening air filled with excitement. Up next, we're diving into Music 7 by Unknown. I can't wait for you to hear how it captures that bubble era vibe. Stay tuned, you're in for a treat.
Music 7.
Music 1. BMFM, first on the 80s. Music 3.
Music 4.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 4 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic city glow. Picture yourself cruising along the neon-lit streets of air is filled with possibilities. Coming up next, we've got Music 9 by Unknown. It's a perfect track to keep you dreaming as the sun sets. I wonder what memories this one will spark for you. Stick around.
Music 9.
Music 8.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
Music 2.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 2 by Unknown, wrapping us in those nostalgic vibes, just like a stroll through the neon-lit streets of Shibuya on a warm evening. Up next, we've got Music 10 by Unknown. A true gem that may have you tapping your feet. But tell me, have you ever felt like a pop star while driving down the seaside highways? Stay tuned.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, and wow, didn't it just light up the evening like the neon streets of Shibuya? It's that perfect vibe for cruising down neon-lit streets or sipping coffee while soft rain taps against the window. Coming up next, we've got Music 5 by Unknown. Will it bring a new twist to our city pop journey? Stay tuned.
Music 5. Music 6.
That was Music 6 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic city glow. It's like cruising down a neon-lit Tokyo street with It's like cruising down seaside highways with the wind in your hair, right? Next up, we've got a gem from Maria Takujic, which classic you might recognize. Stick around, it's a mood-boosting treat.
Music 7.
That was Music 7 by Unknown, a perfect soundtrack for those warm, nostalgic city evenings. Picture yourself cruising down along the seaside highways. Next up, we have Music 1 by Unknown. Any guesses on how it might vibe? I can't wait for you to hear this one.
Music 1.
The city lights are shimmering just right. And that was Music 1 by Unknown, perfect for those evening vibes. Nostalgic glow as we cruise down the seaside highways. Up next, we've got Ocean Breeze by Unknown, perfect to keep those vibes flowing. What memories does this tune spark for you? Let's dive in.
Music 3.
Music 8.
Music 10. Music 1. Music 6.
Music 4. Music 2.
Music 9. Music 3. Music 5.
Music 4. Music 2.
Music 10. Music 6.
Music 8.
Music 3.
Music 7.
Music 9. Music 1. Music 5.
Music 4. Music 2.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 2 by Unknown, wrapping us in those cozy city vibes. Picture yourself cruising the neon-lit streets of Tokyo as the sun sets, a perfect soundtrack for an evening under the stars. Up next, we've got Music 10 by Unknown, a true gem that may have you tapping your feet. But tell me, have you ever felt like a pop star while driving down the seaside highways? Stay tuned.
Music 10. Music 6.
Music 8.
Music 3.
Music 7.
Music 9. Music 1. Music 5. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was City Lights by Unknown, a track that just captures that warm glow of a Tokyo evening, doesn't it? You can almost feel the neon streets calling. Now, get ready for Moonlit Drive by Unknown, a dreamy vibe that'll have you cruising those seaside highways in no time. What's your favorite spot to get lost in the city?
Music 4. Music 2.
Music 10. Music 6. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 6 by Unknown, capturing that perfect blend of nostalgia and evening city vibes. Just imagine cruising down neon-lit Tokyo streets, the soft hum of your cassette deck playing your favorite tunes. Up next, we've got a real gem, Music 8 by Unknown. You ready to turn the volume up? Let's keep this city pop glow going.
Music 8.
Music 3. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Sailing the Neon Waves by City Lights, a true gem that really captures that bubble-era vibe. Picture yourself cruising down those seaside highways, the city lights reflecting off the water. Next up, we've got Midnight Rendezvous by Dreamwave Duet coming your way. Can you guess where this dreamy track will take us next? Stick around to find out.
Music 7.
Feel the beat on Beam FM. That was Music 7 by Unknown, taking us back with those dreamy synthesizers and smooth vocals. I can just picture those neon-lit streets of Tokyo shimmering under the evening rain. Up next, we've got Music 9 by Unknown, a classic that'll make you want to hit the seaside highway. Trust me, what memories will this one spark for you? Let's find out.
Music 9.
That was Music 9 by Unknown, pulling us right into those dreamy Tokyo nights where neon lights flicker like stars on the pavement. Up next, we've got Music 1 by Unknown, a perfect track to keep that bubble era vibe rolling. Are you ready to relive some of those carefree summer days? Stick around.
Music 1.
That was Plastic Love by Maria Takuchi, a timeless classic that just takes me back to those neon-lit streets of Tokyo. You can almost hear the soft city rain and the hum of cassette decks, right? Up next, we've got Bay City by Yamashita Tatsuro, another track that captures that dreamy bubble era vibe. I'm curious, what memories does this song stir up for you? Let's dive into it.
Music 5.
Music 4.
That was Music 4 by Unknown, sparking those nostalgic vibes as the evening city lights twinkle like stars over the neon streets. It's a perfect reminder of those carefree drives along seaside highways, isn't it? Up next, we've got Music 2 by Unknowndu. You remember the first time you heard it. Stay tuned, it's coming right up.
Music 2.
That was Music 2 by Unknown, taking us back to those neon-lit nights. Picture this cruising down the seaside highway, warm breeze blowing through your hair, the city lights just starting to flicker on. Up next, we've got Music 10 by Unknown. Are you ready to dance? Stick around and find out if this track takes you into the heart of that bubble era glow.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, dripping with that sunset nostalgia, like cruising down a neon-lit Tokyo street. It's evening now, and the city's glow just feels perfect, doesn't it? Up next, we've got Music 6 by Unknown. Remember, we heard that earlier too. Can you feel the rhythm that's about to take over your heart? Let's dive in.
Music 6.
Music 8.
Music 3.
Music 7.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
You just heard Music 7 by Unknown, a dreamy stroll through neon-lit Tokyo streets. It really takes me back to those bubble era nights, doesn't it? Up next is Music 9 by Unknown. Any guesses on the vibe? I'm excited to share this one with you. Stay tuned.
Music 9. Music 1. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Platinum Nights by Maria Takuchi, bringing that perfect bubble era glow to our evening. Picture cruising those neon-lit streets of Shibuya, a soft rain kissing the pavement. Up next, we've got Sandy Shores by the ever-catchy Kenji Saitowari. You ready to ride those seaside vibes? Let's dive in.
Music 5.
Music 4.
What a vibe. That was Music 4 by Unknown, wrapping us in those dreamy city lights. Just picture cruising down neon-lit streets with a gentle breeze dozing it. Feel like pure nostalgia? Up next, we've got Music 2 by Unknown, ready to take your evening even higher. Any guesses on the groovy hook? Stay tuned. You won't want to miss it.
Music 2.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, bringing those warm, nostalgic vibes like a soft city glow settling over the streets. Just picture those neon signs flickering to life as the sun sets. Up next, we've got Music 6 by Unknown. I can't wait for you to hear how it captures that bubble-era essence. Any guesses on how this one will transport us? Let's dive in.
Music 6.
That was Music 6 by Unknown, bringing that soft glow to our evening streets. Picture yourself cruising down those neon-lit Tokyo avenues, the city humming with life around you. Coming up next, we've got Music 8 by Unknown Array. You ready to capture that same dreamy vibe? Let's find out together.
Music 8.
That was Music 8 by Unknown, filling the air with that sweet nostalgia. It's the kind of song that makes you feel like you're cruising the neon-lit streets of Tokyo on a warm evening, right? Up next, we've got Music 3 by Unknown. Get ready for some catchy vibes that'll make you want to dance. Any guesses on the sweet nostalgia this one will bring? Stay tuned.
Music 3.
That was Music 3 by Unknown, true gem that brings back those memories of neon-lit nights and carefree drives through the city. Up next, we've got music with the city alive under a soft evening glow. Up next is Music 7 by Unknown. Any guesses on the vibe of this one? Stay tuned, it's bound to light up your evening.
Music 7.
That was Music 7 by Unknown, wrapping us in those cozy, neon-lit vibes of the city. It's like cruising down a seaside highway under the soft glow of lantern Tokyo, where every corner has a story to tell. Up next, we've got Music 9 by Unknown, perfect for your evening vibe. Any guesses on what surprise awaits in this one? Stick around.
Music 9.
That was Natsu no Hai by Maria Takuchi, a classic that always brings back those warm, nostalgic city glows, doesn't it? It's like cruising. Up next is Music 1 by Unknown. Get ready for a catchy tune that tell of you dreaming of neon-lit streets. I wonder, do you have a favorite memory of cruising through the city at night? Let's dive right in.
Music 1.
That was Plastic Love by Maria Takuchi, a classic that still shimmers like neon lights on a rainy Tokyo street. It's one of those. We're cruising along with My Sweet Devil by Henri, perfect for those dreamy evening vibes. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. Stay tuned.
Music 5.
Ah, what a lovely way to ease into the evening. That was Music 5 by Unknown, sending us right back to those neon-drenched streets of Tokyo. Up next, we've got Music 4 by Unknown. It's a smooth. Up next, we've got Music 4 by Unknown. Just wait until you hear that synth riff. Stick around, I think you'll love it.
Music 4. Music 2.
That was Music 2 by Unknown, bringing that dreamy vibe to your evening. Picture yourself cruising down neon-lit streets, the soft glow of Tokyo's skyline wrapping around you. Wide highway with the wind in your hair, right? Up next, we've got Music 10 by Unknown. Ever wondered how this gem will vibe with the city glow? Stay tuned.
Music 10. Music 6.
That was Music 6 by Unknown, wrapping us in its nostalgic glow. Picture this neon lights reflecting off rain-slicked streets, a perfect backdrop for those late-night driveway wind in my hair, city lights flickering. Up next, we've got Music 8 by Unknown. Any guesses on the dreamy themes this one might explore? Stick around, because I'll give you a little piece of trivia about it.
Music 8.
That was Music 8 by Unknown, a smooth ride perfect for those neon-lit streets. It really takes me back to those late-night drives along. Up next, we're diving into Music 3 by Unknown. It's got that catchy feel that just makes you want to drive along the seaside at sunset. Stick around. What's your favorite memory tied to a tune like this?
Music 3.
Music 7.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Shinjuku Nights by Saori Yuki, taking us through those neon-lit streets where the city never sleeps. It's like those warm evenings in Tokyo, with the soft glow of lanterns reflecting off the pavement, right? Up next, we have Summer Breeze by Onra, perfect for that dreamy coastal drive. What memories will this track spark for you? Stay tuned.
Music 9.
Music 1.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Plastic Love by Maria Takuchian, absolute classic that's like a neon dream. Picture those bustling Tokyo streets under the evening glow, right? Up next, we're diving into Kimi wa 1000 by Henri. Trust me, it's the perfect track to keep that bubble era vibe alive. What's your favorite memory associated with this one? Let's keep this the key.
Music 5.
That was Music 5 by Unknown, a perfect tune to soak in that warm falls. It's like cruising down a neon-lit street in Tokyo, so nostalgic, right? Up next, we've got Music 4 by Unknown. Any guesses on what vibe this one will bring? I promise it's a gem you won't want to miss.
Music 4. Music 2.
BMFM, first on the 80s. Music 10. Music 6. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 6 by Unknown, and I hope it brought back some of those nostalgic vibes from the neon-lit streets of Tokyo. You know, every time I hear that track, it feels like cruising down a seaside high. Got Music 8 by Unknown, and trust me, this one's a real gem. What kind of memories do you think it'll spark for you? Let's dive in.
Music 8.
That was Music 8 by Unknown, bringing that perfect evening glow to our city streets. You can almost feel the nostalgia in the air, can't you? Up next, we're diving into music reflecting on the water. Up next is Music 3 by Unknown. And trust me, you won't want to miss the infectious groove it brings. What's your favorite spot to enjoy the city vibes? Let's dive in.
Music 3.
Music 7.
That was Shinjuku Nights by Saori Yuki, taking us through those neon-lit streets where the city never sleeps. It's like the sound of a distant train humming through the night, pure city pop magic. Coming up next, we've got Music 9 by Unknown, a track that blends a catchy beat with a hint of seaside breeze. I can't wait to hear what you think. Are you ready to dive into this next gen?
Music 9.
The evening glow is settling in nicely, isn't it? That was Music 9 by Unknown, picture those neon Tokyo streets, the soft hum of the city around you. Next up, we've got Music 1 by Unknown. Any guesses on how it's going to make you feel? I can't wait to dive into this one with you.
Music 1.
That was Plastic Love by Maria Takuchian. Absolute classic that's like a neon dream. Picture those bustling Tokyo streets under city lights. Match your energy. Up next is Dancing in the Moonlight by the ever-smooth Kyoko. Guaranteed to lift your spirits. What memories does this track spark for you? Let's keep that city pop vibe alive.
Music 5.
That was Music 5 by Unknown, wrapping us in that perfect city glow as evening falls. It's like cruising down a neon-lit street in Tokyo, and it really takes me back to those bubble-era nights. Now get ready for Music 4 by Unknown, a gem that perfectly captures that carefree vibe. I wonder if you'll catch the little nods to classic city pop in this NH80 tuned.
Music 4.
And that was Music 4 by Unknown, taking us right into those neon-lit Tokyo nights. Picture yourself cruising down the seaside highway, the glow of the city reflecting off Tokyo streets, where every corner holds a memory. Now, get ready for Music 2 by Unknown. Will it sweep you off your feet like a gentle summer breeze? Stay tuned, and let's dive into those bubbly city pop vibes.
Music 2.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, bringing that sweet nostalgic vibe to our evening nights. Can you feel that nostalgic glow? Up next, we're diving into Music 6 by Unknown. It's got that perfect bubble era vibe to keep the evening alive. Stick around, you won't want to miss this one.
Music 6.
Music 8.
That was Music 8 by Unknown. Such a smooth ride through those neon-lit dreams. Can you picture yourself cruising down the seaside highway, the city lights doesn't it just hit you? Up next, we've got Music 3 by Unknown. And I'm curious, what memories does this one stir up for you? Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
Music 3.
Music 7.
Good evening, listeners. This is Crystal LaRue on Beam FM, where we blend the latest headlines with the smooth sounds of the universe and perhaps a hint of that playful alien radio technology we've been known to utilize. Let's dive into tonight's top stories. In Pakistan, a tragic mosque bombing has shaken the nation, undermining its ongoing efforts for enhanced security. Reports indicate that the alleged mastermind behind the attack is among 4 individuals arrested following this devastating. The bombing has raised serious
BMFM, first on the 80s. Music 9.
Music 1.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Koi no Uta by Matsuda Seiko, bringing those sweet bubble-era vibes into the evening glow. Just imagine those neon Tokyo streets, the soft drizzle adding to the magic. Up next is Plastic Love by Maria Takeichi, a true city pop classic that never gets old. Can you feel the nostalgia? Stay tuned for a little trip back in time.
Music 5. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 5 by Unknown, drifting through that neon-drenched Tokyo vibe we all know and love. It's the perfect soundtrack for those warm, nostalgic evenings, don't you think? Next up, we've got Music 4 by Unknown. And I've got to ask, are you ready to vibe along with this classic? Let's keep the city pop glow going.
Music 4. Music 2.
BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 2 by Unknown, a perfect track to set the evening's warm, nostalgic city glow. You can almost feel the soft rain on those neon-lit Tokyo streets, can't you? Up next, we've got Music 10 by Unknown. Any guesses on the vibes? Stay tuned. I promise it's a gem. Feel that groove beam FM.
Music 6.
Beam FM vibes. That was Music 6 by Unknown, bringing that perfect bubble-era glow to our evening. Can you just picture those neon-lit streets of Tokyo as the sun set on lit streets where dreams seem just a bit more possible? Up next, we'll be diving into Music 8 by Unknown. Have you ever found yourself lost in a song that felt like a mini vacation? Stick around and let's chase those vibes together.
Music 8.
That was Music 8 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic city glow of evening. Just picture those neon lights reflecting off the rain-soaked streets of Tokyo.
Music 3.
Music 7.
That was Music 7 by Unknown, bringing that perfect late-night vibe. Picture those neon-lit streets of Tokyo, where the city glimmers like a dream under the soft rain. Special coming up next. Music 9 by Unknown. I can't wait for you to hear this one. It's got that perfect bubble-era vibe. What's your favorite memory associated with these dreamy tunes? Let's dive into it.
Music 9.
Music 1.
That was Koi no Uta by Matsuda Seiko, bringing those sweet bubble-era vibes into the evening glow. Just imagine those neon Tokyo streets, the city lights reflecting off the ocean. Up next, we've got Stay With Me by Miki Matsubara, a timeless classic that'll have you swaying. You're going to love this one. What's your favorite evening vibecity, streets or seaside sets? Let's keep the warmth. Go.
Music 5.
That was Music 4 by Unknown, wrapping us in that warm, nostalgic city glow as evening settles in. It's like
Music 2.
Music 10.
That was Music 10 by Unknown, taking us on a breezy ride through those neon-lit Tokyo nights. Ah, can you feel that nostalgic glow? Up next, we're diving into Music 6 by Unknown. Slows down. Up next, we've got Music 6 by Unknown. Any guesses on what nostalgic vibe this one will bring? Stay tuned to find out. Beam FM Vibes.
Music 8.
That was Music 8 by Unknown, taking us through those neon-lit streets and warm, nostalgic city vibes. It's like cruising Tokyo Bay, the city lights twinkling like stars. Up next, we've got Music 3 by Unknownar. You ready to chase those nostalgic feels? Let's turn it up.
Music 3.
That was Music 3 by Unknown, wrapping us in that dreamy bubble of nostalgia. Picture yourself cruising through neon-lit Tokyo streets, off rainy Tokyo streets, can't you? Up next, we're diving into Music 7 by Unknown. Trust me, you want to keep those windows down for this one. Any guesses on the catchy chorus coming your way? Stay tuned.
Music 7.
Music 9. BMFM, first on the 80s.
That was Music 9 by Unknown, wrapping us in those warm city vibes. Just picture cruising down neon-lit Tokyo streets, the evening glow reflecting off the pavement. Up next, we've got Music 1 by Unknownits, a classic that always brings me back. Hey there, lovely listeners. It's Saturday evening, February 7th, and I just want to thank you for tuning in to Beam FM. Whether you're wrapping up a long week, heading out for a weekend adventure, or just cozying up at home, I hope you're finding a bit of dying after wying down.
BMFM, first on the